Okay, so now we are starting with the topic that is animals. And in animals, the first thing comes is that animals, they need food. Yes, we all need food, yes or no? So first question arises, why actually we require the food? Why do we need food? Can anyone tell me the answer? Why do we need food? Yes, Vatsal?
Ma'am, food gives us growth, health, and strength.
Very good. So food helps us to live, to grow, gives strength to do various activities. Yes, very good. So food also regulates our body temperature. It also gives us energy. Yes. So to work and play. So all these are the comprising the function of the food, that we require food because food helps us to live, to grow. It also provides us energy to work and play. Okay, it also regulates our body temperature. Now different animals, so many animals are there in the nature. We see so many animals around us. Yes. Now what are their eating habits? How we can classify these animals? We can't take one animal, we can take some headings and we can classify that animals under that category. This is, I think, the easy way, isn't it? So on the basis of their eating habits or food habits, we classify the animals into 5 categories. What are that 5 categories? Herbivores, carnivores, omnivores, scavengers, parasites. I repeat again, the 5 categories are herbivores, carnivores, omnivores, parasites, scavengers. Okay, now one by one we are going to discuss them in detail. So the next topic which we started is animals. Okay, and we or animals need food to live, grow, to get energy, to work and play. It's clear. Now if we want to different animals on the basis of the food habits, I repeat again, on the basis of the food habits, the animals, they are classified as herbivores, carnivores, omnivores, scavengers, and your parasites. Then we are one by one. After this, we are going to understand these in detail. Done. I'm deleting it now.
No, ma'am, 2 minutes.
2 minutes? 2 minutes are more. Few seconds. Hands down, Akash, Vatsal.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Hmm.
What is written here? After GER.
S.
Ma'am, what is BASU something it is?
Where, beta?
Ma'am, it is written BASU.
IS. This one.
Yes.
On the basis, SASIS, on the basis of food habits. Okay. Now, everyone first listen. No need to write. No need to write. First listen. First, I'm going to discuss for herbivores. We are first starting with herbivores. What are herbivores? Okay. First, understand, no need to write. Everything is there in the content. Don't worry about that. What are herbivores? Herbivores are those animals which eat only and only plants. I repeat again, herbivores are those animals which depend only and only on plants. They can eat the branches of the plant, they might eat the buds of the plant, they might eat the flowers, they might eat the leaves, but they will be dependent on only plants. First thing is clear? Yes or no? Second thing comes examples. For example, deer, goat. These, if you think, they only eat plants. They don't eat flesh of any animal. They eat the plants. Okay, like deer, cow, goat. These all depend upon plants. Their food is only and only plants. Okay, these are herbivores. Now, if they are only eating plants, side by side, we have to study about their teeth. So, how their teeth are there? Their front teeth should be sharp to cut or bite the leaves or the stem. Yes. So, their front teeth are sharp for cutting and biting, and their back teeth are broad and flat for chewing. I repeat again what I told in herbivores. Herbivores are the animals which depend only and only on plants. Their food is only plants. Second point I told you, the examples, they can be cow, goat, sheep, your horse, these all eat plants. Third thing I told you about their teeth structure, their front teeth are sharp for cutting and biting, yes, and their back teeth are broad and flat for chewing. Is all these 3 points clear? Right, fast. I have already explained all the points. Sorry.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Hmm?
What is written here? Front teeth sharp and
Sharp for cutting and biting. Back teeth broad and flat for chewing or grinding. Lenovo Tab M7, who has joined with this name? Please join with your original name and mute yourself. Please, it's a request from Olympiad Success only. Join with your original names, not with your phone names or something like that. Now coming to the carnivorous animals. So carnivorous animals are which animals? They are flesh-eating animals. Okay, they don't eat plants. They eat the flesh of another animal. Okay, so carnivores are those animals. So these are the animals which eat the flesh of other animals. The example can be your lion, tiger, fox. These are the examples of flesh-eating animals. There are some birds also which are carnivores, like your eagle, hawk. These are the carnivore birds. Thirdly, how their teeth are there? Their teeth are curved and sharp, okay, for tearing the flesh. There it was cutting and biting. Here it was tearing the flesh. So they have sharp and curved, hooked type of teeth, okay, for cutting and, for tearing the flesh. And they have the back teeth for chewing. Same thing. Sharp and pointed teeth for tearing the flesh of animals. And back and broad teeth for chewing. Eagles, hawk, vultures, these are all carnivore birds. And these birds, what they have? These birds have sharp and pointed beaks and claws to catch the prey, preys to which they wanted to eat. Okay, so in their claws and the beak, they catch their prey. Yes, Achint?
ma'am.
Yes.
But then I thought that the omnivorous eat that animals flesh.
Omnivorous eats both plants also and animals also. This we are talking only carnivores, that are they only eat animals, flesh of other animals. But omnivorous, they eat both plants as well as animals.
Thank you, ma'am. Sorry.
Mute yourself. Yeah.
No.
Now we are moving on to omnivorous animals. Okay. So omnivorous animals are those animals which eat both plants as well as animals. Okay. And for example, your dog, crow, these all eat both the things. And they have the sharp teeth for biting and tearing the flesh. Both the things are there. So omnivores, they eat both plants as well as flesh of animals. Examples, they can be dog, crow, bear, human beings. They have biting, tearing, and grinding teeth. 3 types of teeth are there. After that, we have to do scavengers and parasites. Yes, Achinte?
Ma'am, I know the meaning of scavengers. Scavengers are those animals who eat the leftover food.
Yes, yes, very good. Okay. Now moving to the scavengers and parasites. So what are scavengers and what are parasites? Listen it. Scavengers are those animals which feed on dead matter. Okay, which feed on dead matter, dead and leftover animal or flesh of that. For example, eagle. For example, your hawk, jackals, vultures. These are the animals which feed on the dead or leftover animals. They are known as scavengers. Then what are parasites? Parasites are those animals which live on or inside the body of the host. For example, I am the host. What do you mean by host? If suppose you are coming to my house, so I will be the host and you will be the guest, yes or no? In the same manner, like our body is the host and that animal, if it is moving inside, it becomes the guest in my body. Okay. So I will be the host for that animal. So that animal, parasites are those animals which live on, means on my body or inside my body. They are known as parasites. For example, leech. For example, leech. What happens? The leech has the sucking tube. They suck the blood from my body. Clear? Like lices, which are there in the hairs. These are what? They are living on the body of the host. Okay. For example, roundworms. They live inside, ringworms. They live inside the body of the host. They are small, small worms. They live inside the body of the host. Yes, Pratyush.
And what is the meaning of scavengers?
Scavengers are those animals which feed on or eat dead and leftover animals. Leftover means bacha hua, leftover animals.
Okay, ma'am.
Examples, your eagles, vultures, hawk. Now, what are parasites? Akash, not in the class. Parasites, these are the animals which live in or on, in or inside or on the body of other living organism, that is the host. To get food. Example can be lice.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Wait. First raise your hand. Don't say excuse me like this. Raise your hand. And these have the sucking tubes in their mouth to suck the blood. Of the host. Yes, Vanya.
Ma'am, I understand scavengers, but I can't understand
Parasites.
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 And ma'am, what is written here?
Leftovers and dead and leftover animals. Okay. Parasites are those animals which live on, means on my body. Like mosquito is sitting on my body, yes or no? Yes. So they are sitting on my body and sucking the blood. Some are the worms or some insects are there which live inside my body and take food from that. Yes. Sometimes you might have heard in small children, the doctors say that might be there are some worms in the stomach. Yes or no? You might have heard these things. So doctor gave the medicine for these things. You can ask your mother. So these are what? These are the parasites only. Done?
No,
Just
ma'am.
1 minute more, just 1 minute more. Fast, fast.
Ma'am, what is written here?
Where?
Ma'am, supposed to get food example.
To get food, example, lice. Lice, comma, mosquito, leech. Lices are those which are there in our hairs, who don't keep the hairs dirty, they have lice. So food and eating habits of the animals, this only I have discussed just now with you. Herbivores, all the examples are there. See all the plants and plant products they are eating. Carnivores, they eat flesh. See, their teeth are also given like this. They have sharp teeth, see this, tearing the flesh. Omnivores, which eats the both, they are the omnivores. Coming to scavengers, can you see the leftover matter or dead animal they feed on? They are the scavengers. Then are the parasites. You can see bedbug, mosquito, leech. These are the parasites. Okay. Now, feeding habits of different animals. Now, first animal which we are seeing is known as gnawing animals. Gnawing animals are like your rats, squirrels. These are known as gnawing animals. They have the sharp and very much sharp teeth in the front, known as incisors. Okay. They have sharp teeth in the front, known as incisors, for cutting. Yes. What is the rat doing? Cutting and tearing the things. Yes. So they have sharp front teeth for cutting. That are the gnawing animals. Which are these animals? Like squirrels, your rats, the rabbits. These are all gnawing animals. Next, animals like snakes, they do not have any teeth. What they do, they just swallow the animal. They don't have any teeth and they swallow their food as a whole. Next, feeding habits of different animals. See, a frog is having a long sticky tongue. It just, when it sees its prey, what happens? It gives out its tongue and the insect sticks on the tongue and then it rolls down its tongues inside the mouth. Okay. So animals like frog, they have sticky tongue to catch its prey. For example, butterflies, bees, they have the long tube, sucking tube to suck the nectar from the plants or the flowers. Clear? So these different animals are having different types how they consume their food. Okay. Now here, see, very interesting thing of cows and buffaloes and some of the other animals. What they do, they first swallow the food. Okay. Take it into the stomach. See what is the thing going on. They have taken the food, swallowed the food like cow. They put it in the stomach. And then what happens after some time, they bring back the food which they have gone into the stomach. That food came back to the mouth and then they are sitting and chewing. If you have seen cow and buffalo, have you seen, if they are sitting somewhere, their mouth is chewing something. That is what? That is the food that they are chewing. Now sitting and chewing. Earlier, what they have done, they have just taken it and they have swallowed. Later on, the food is coming back to the mouth and then they are chewing. Giraffe. How giraffe is having? Giraffe is having the long neck. Yes, use their long necks to eat the, see, they have long necks to eat the leaves or the branches. Elephants use their trunk to eat something. You might have seen they have taken in the trunk and then putting it into their mouth. You can see here very clearly.